Hi, and welcome to Larcnos Math. In this video, we're going to talk about something called the order of operations. The order of operations sounds like it's complicated, but it's really not too tricky. So, what is it? Well, we already know how to do the math basics, right? If someone asks us, what's 10 plus 8? We say 18, no problem. If someone asks us, what's 7 times 5? We say 35. We barely have to think about it. And if someone asks us, what's 6 divided by 3? We say 2. It only takes us about 1 second to do this kind of math. But what if someone asks us to take 10 plus 8 plus 7 times 5 minus 6 divided by 3? This is a little trickier. Now there's multiple things we have to do. What order do we do them in? Does it even matter? Let's see if it matters. How about this? When you read, you always go from left to right, so maybe that's how math works too. Let's try it out. Let's solve this long string of math by going from left to right. So 10 plus 8 is 18, and then 18 plus 7 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125. 125 minus 6 is 119. Finally, 119 divided by 3 equals 39 and 2/3. So, is that the answer? I'll type it into a calculator and see what the calculator says. 10 plus 8 plus 7 times 5 minus 6 divided by 3. Wait, the calculator is saying the answer is 51. When we went left to right, our final answer was wrong. Clearly, the order we do things in really matters, and going purely from left to right wasn't the right order. We can get completely different answers by doing things in a different order. So, what order are we supposed to do things in? That's where the order of operations comes in. The order of operations is a simple rule for what order we do things in when we have a series of operations, like addition, multiplication, and subtraction. The order of operations always stays the same. And because it stays the same, we can always get the same right answer. We use it no matter what, whether the equation we're trying to solve is huge or small. Here's the order of operations rule. First, you always do the parentheses. Second, you do exponents. Third, you do multiplication and division from left to right. Finally, you do addition and subtraction from left to right. So you do go left to right sometimes, but not necessarily always. The easiest way to remember this rule is by remembering PEMDAS. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, and addition, subtraction. PEMDAS. Okay, so now let's try to solve the equation we were working on. But this time, we'll solve it the correct way, according to the PEMDAS order of operations. Our problem doesn't have parentheses or exponents, so we'll skip those. Next up is multiplication and division, from left to right. Furthest to the left is some multiplication. 7 times 5. We know that's 35. Next up, farther to the right, we have some division. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Finally, we'll do addition and subtraction from left to right. 10 plus 8 is 18. 18 plus 35 is 53. And 53 minus 2 is 51. So our answer when we use the order of operations is 51. And that is the correct answer. You always use the PEMDAS order of operations when solving long strings of math. When we use this simple rule, will always get the right answer. Let's take a look at the order of operations in a real-life example.
Hey Brent, I need you to do some math so I know where to make a cut with the saw. What's 5 times 3 plus 3 squared minus 4 divided by 2?
Okay, sir, I can do that math. Let's see. Okay, PEMDAS. First, we do the exponent. 3 squared is 9. Next, we do division and multiplication from left to right. 5 times 3 is 15. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Finally, we do subtraction and addition from left to right. 15 plus 9 is 24. 24 minus 2 is 22. All right, I did the math, sir. The answer is 22.
Excellent. Thanks, Brent. Now I know exactly where I should cut.
All right, PEMDAS is really important, so I'll say it a few more times.
PEMDAS, PEMDAS, PEMDAS.
Parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division left to right, and finally, addition and subtraction left to right. And remember, the M and D stand for multiplication and division, but multiplication doesn't necessarily come before division. You do them at the same time, from left to right. Multiplication and division have the same level of importance. If there's some division to the left of some multiplication, you do the division first. Same with addition and subtraction. They have the same importance. If there's some subtraction to the left of some addition, then you do the subtraction first. It's a little confusing because sometimes we go left to right, but not always. Let's do one last example. 4 squared plus 5 plus 4 in parentheses minus 9 plus 3 times 6. First, we do the parentheses. 5 plus 4 is 9. Then we do exponents. 4 squared is 16. Then we do division and multiplication from left to right. 3 times 6 is 18. Finally, we do addition and subtraction from left to right. 16 plus 9 is 25. 25 minus 9 is 16. 16 plus 18 is 34. Do you get the idea? You don't just go left to right the whole time. There's a little more to it. If there's parentheses, you always do those first, even if they're on the far right-hand side of your equation. Then you do exponents. Then division and multiplication, or multiplication and division, left to right. Finally, addition and subtraction, left to right. PEMDAS, the order of operations. That's it for this video. See you next time.